You want to compare yourself to me every second of the freaking day and I ain't paying you no mind. All of that stuff. I'm not dealing with those energies anymore. I'm not tiptoeing around people's feelings and their emotions. If I have not done anything to you, you can feel the way that you want. And I used to have secondhand embarrassment and I would want to like help people not feel so crazy after they acted crazy. Now I don't care. Feel however you want, right? So that is me balancing out that karma. I'm not Mrs. Nice Guy. I'm Mrs. Very Balanced. I'm Mrs. Two, okay? I'm Mrs. Two. Rich Rising, my love. So I am here to get you a past life narrative. I told the Holy Spirit to give us, let me know what past life, angels everywhere. Let me know what past life thing he wants us to learn about today. So if this is your first time here, I am Regal Essence. I am Queen TV. I am Queen TV After Dark. I am Life is a Love Goddess. I am Life is a Laid Back Mom. I'm your crystal healer and Dilla. I'm your past life princess. And I'm somebody's ABA therapist and pre-K teacher. Hey, boos. Hey! So listen, there is a link in my bio. I want you to click on that link in my bio. Follow me on all my social medias. Follow me on TikTok. Subscribe to me on YouTube. Y'all, I decided it's too much work to run 3 social media pages. So guess what? Y'all gonna get all of me right here. So you gonna get some growing, some glowing, some transformation, y'all gonna get a little bit of everything. So let's get into it. Wow, I feel like all of these came out this week. So we are going to take service. So we got caretaker, putting yourself first before service or your expressive talent. Time to step into a leader and regain the community that you may have lost in a past life. So let's get into it. All right. So let's go with, I like community, but I think we did community. Let's do service. Let's figure out how service is going to bring this all together. Who's on the bottom of the deck? Something missing. But we did see a lot of angels. So let's get into it. So number 43, the number 43 will break down. Let me put these here so y'all can see them. Because these cards may serve as some type of activation for you, okay? All right, so number 43, service. Service breaks down to 7, like I said. So let's see. I just saw personal power. We are skipping past community. The community is out here. And I want to remind you guys, it's a blessing. It blesses both your life and the energy of your world to join with kindred souls in happiness and high intention. So make sure you guys are doing that. And also for community, I want you to affirm, I am attracting fun and supportive people to my life. I connect with the highest, best groups who share my interests in activities. Okay, and I'm also going to go a little bit further and say, anything that doesn't resonate with you in your life, cut it off, okay? Don't be following no pages. Don't be following no people. If they don't resonate with you, then you want to eliminate those connections out of your life so that God can make room for the connections that you really, want, okay? All right, so let's see. 43, service, bringing value. So many of you brought value to the community in a past life, and you're also here to do that in this life through your expressive talent. And it's time for you to step into your leadership role, okay? And it doesn't matter what you've lost. It don't matter. Just keep going, okay? And put yourself first. All right, let's get to it. Okay, bringing value. This card indicates past lives of serving and perhaps even saving others. Your desire to be of service has called you to assist others who were in need in some way. Your service could have manifested in a number of ways. Perhaps you were a nurse who followed combat units in the Civil War, or maybe a superintendent of an orphanage. I definitely felt like I was a superintendent of an orphanage. Get to it. If this is near the devotion card, you have had past lives where you brought value in the forms of some religious service. Perhaps you were a monk who cared for the suffering residents of a leper community. Get into it. Perhaps you were, or a nun who provided food to impoverished people. Yet, if this card is near the caretaker card, if it's near the caretaker card, your intention to bring value could have shifted and could still be shifting, okay? You out of balance. So it could be shifting you out of balance. But it's important to know that you don't have to sacrifice the joy of your life to bring value to others. So continue to be conscious of your own needs as you consider and care for others. And be sure to balance your work time with some form of personal fulfillment. Get into it and happiness on your time out. Listen, y'all. If y'all want to know how to do that, I can teach y'all how to do that. Okay? I be chilling. You hear me? I be chilling. I don't connect myself with things that I don't value, that I don't hold a value. I have just really created the world that I want around me, what I want to see now. All I need is to get the freak out of Philadelphia, because I definitely don't want to be around here looking at all these mess. What are they on? Is it mess? Yeah. Whatever the Kensington people are on. I'm tired of these. I don't live in Kensington, but I live close enough that when I have to go places, yeah, I got to go through the community, and I don't like this community. So, I'm using my expensive talents to get me out of the ghetto. All right, y'all, let's get into the karmic shift. We talk about karma in three ways as it relates to our past life. We are here to balance out some energies. So like said, with the caretaker card, if it was near, with the service card, if it was near caretaker, then that means that you may have to really work on balancing out your care for others. And I know that definitely was something I had to do in this lifetime. I have had many jobs where I had to really care for people, fight for people, go hard for people, go to bat for people, get it out the trenches with people. And now it is really an important time where I have to really balance. I've had jobs where I've worked overnights, pulled overnights, and then still go to work. I do not do that shit no more. I take my ass to sleep. I get sleep when I need sleep. I get rest when I need rest. And I only surround myself around beautiful things that I want to see and deal with. The other things that I am forced to deal with, even though I don't want to, I'm asking the universe to give me the grace and the peace to get through it until I no longer have to deal with it. Because this is the thing, guys. We create our own reality. And there's certain things in my reality that I do not like. So I am in the process of manifesting and creating a new world. So yeah, if that's your jam, you will love it here. So stick around. Let's get to know each other in the comments, all that good shit. All right, karma. We're here to balance it out. We may have been stuck in a toxic relationship in a past life, and now in this lifetime we don't want to be stuck in that past in a loop of a toxic relationship. So we are making the choices to put ourselves first versus putting others first. We're putting ourselves first. We're not staying stuck, right? Reverse of fortune. We may have had a loss. This is always coming up. We may have had a loss in a past life. We may have lost something, and in this life we're here to find. We're here to get it. We're here to find that something missing, right? And then last but not least, we are here to totally do without an energy that we had in our life. So like I said, I'm in the process of eliminating all harsh energies out my life. If you talk harsh, if you talk crazy about kids, you talk about your friends, you two-faced it, you always want to rant and go off and yell and fuss and use other people as your sounding board. You want to compare yourself to me every second of the freaking day, and I ain't paying you no mind. All of that stuff. I'm not dealing with those energies anymore. I'm not tiptoeing around people's feelings and their emotions. If I have not done anything to you, you can feel the way that you want. And I used to have secondhand embarrassment, and I would want to help people not feel so crazy after they acted crazy. Now I don't care. Feel however you want, right? So that is me balancing out that karma. I'm not Mrs. Nice Guy. I'm Mrs. Very Balanced. I'm Mrs. 2-2, okay? I'm Mrs. 2-2-2. I'm very balanced, and I'm not dealing with no fuck shit in my life. So let's get to the karmic shift for service. A great sense of gratification came from you being... Wait, let me start over. Let's get into the karmic shift of service. A great sense of gratification come from knowing you've brought real value to someone's life. That's another thing I wanted to say. The value came out close to community. So I'm assuming in a past life you brought great value. You may have brought great value to a community as well, right? It can be a blessing if you find that gratification in how you make your living. But remember, that's what I was saying, that energy expands from within. Bringing value starts with the self and then extends to your family, your community, and then to the world. No matter what your past life patterns may be, you can start now to bring value to others in a balanced way. We're not overextending. We're not people pleasing. We've healed from that. Or we're healing from that. Welcome. Alright, so whether you volunteer or donate your time, money, or emotional support, you could start a karmic momentum that will bring much more value back to you. Clock it. Your affirmation is, every day I have an opportunity to bring some value to others. Every little act of kindness expands the energy of love and joy in the world and blesses us all. Get to it! That's why I love working with kids, because I get to kiss on them and love on them. I get to be soft and cute and loving and all of that kind of stuff. And yeah, that brings value back to the world. And I'm happy about that. I think another way that, I just had an epiphany. I think another way I'm balancing out my life now is I'm giving my love, my tenderness, my sweetness to those that deserve it, even if it's the kids, right? And these dumbass adults, like, they get ignored, right? But I'm bringing value to the world in a balanced way because I'm loving on people, places, and things that deserve it, right? So yeah, that's all I got for you guys. So do me a favor, if this message resonated with you, drop me a comment below. Save this message for when you need a little pick-me-up. Send this video to a friend, and remember, I love you. Peace.